welcome. Today is Thursday, and so it's really stormy here today. So I just want to preface with that. If I lose electricity, then this stream is just going to end, and I'm sorry ahead of time. But today is Trendy Thursday. Hi, I'm your host. I'm Beth Ann Averill. Hi. I teach people how to create beautiful printables that they're proud of, and then we list them on Teachers Pay Teachers, and then you make a bajillion dollars. And yes, good morning, Eliza. And so if you're watching this, feel free to stop by the comment section and say hello. If you're watching the I always want to say review, but that's not the right word. If you're watching the like when it's not live, if it doesn't say live, just hashtag replay. That's the word, replay. And then I'll get a notification and I'll answer any questions that you have. So yeah, let's just do it. Let's just get there. All right. So let's see. Let's pull up this. Oh, not that. Hold on. Here we go. We'll go to Teachers Pay Teachers. Man, I'm really not confident that we're gonna keep electricity. I can't even see. We have mountains behind the houses behind us and or in front of us, and I can't even see them because it's raining so hard. So I'm not confident that we're going to keep electricity. I'm not confident. All right. So here, look at how cute this is. Oh my gosh. Classroom rules. Look at how pretty the colors are. Oh my gosh. I love it. Pastel classroom decor bundle. Good for you, person. That's great. Okay. I gotta stop. Okay. So if you come over here to Teachers Pay Teachers and you hit this search bar, it'll show you the 5 most searched things right now. And so right now people are searching back to school, digital resources, summer, safari, and maybe I'll get electrocuted because it's thinking, sorry, safari and Meet the Teacher. Now, I sent you an email saying that we were going to make a Meet the Teacher. And I posted on Facebook that we were going to make a Meet the Teacher. But then I was looking at the videos that I've made this month, and I've already made a Safari Meet the Teacher for you on June or July 7th or 6th. So I feel like that would be a waste of our time. And I don't want to do that to you. So someone on Etsy purchased a few products. Yes, I did. Yeah. And I didn't realize that until after 5 minutes ago. So I apologize. But they keep moving things over here. I'm going to my product listings and I want to show you what sold. It was the spotty. No, spot. Dot. There we go. Someone bought this on Etsy, and she asked me if I could make this, but alphabet posters, because she liked the look. The marker dots. Yes. They just look so cute. So what I did before was I made a few of these because I really like the look of it. I like this background. I just like the look of it. But I never ended up finishing it because, people bought a few, but I haven't heard anything since then. And now these sell pretty well. They're really neutral, so anybody can use them in any classroom. So I was going to make a Meet the Teacher for this theme. But yeah, I think I'm going to end up doing let's just do alphabet posters. So I'm going to show you how to do that by going to, okay, so here's what we're going to do. Okay, we're going to open and we're going to find those dotty things. It's so dark outside. It's morning. It's 9:00 in the morning and it's I can't even see outside. It's so dark. All right. Sorry. I just get really. I have ADHD. This is a thing that you'll learn about me. So I get distracted like ridiculously easily. But we're gonna write it on a post-it note, and we're gonna remember. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna write it on a post-it note. Dottie, because that's what it's called, right? Dottie alphabet posters. Okay, and I'm going to show you a few different ways that I do alphabet posters because I have like 100 different ways that I do alphabet posters because they're my favorite. Anything classroom decor is my favorite. Where am I? Products. Sorry. Okay. Classroom decor, and then Spotted. I named it Spotted, but then it was Dottie. All right, so I made these last year. I made 2. Good job, self. All right, and then I just forgot about it. So I'm gonna open this one and just ignore that. Let's just put this over here on this screen. So here's what we're gonna do. Man, I'm so worried that we're gonna lose electricity. So I think I have in your membership. I'm pretty sure I have alphabet posters you can use. The alphabet posters in the membership are like different. Hold on. No, it would be like challenges. Need my course, challenges, classroom decor, which is not here. Okay, here it is. Okay, all right. So I give you alphabet posters, which I give you quite a few different things that you can make. And these are all great, and these will do great, and you will make a lot of money if you post these. This one is my favorite, number 2. I put just like the letters, and then I put some clip art here. I've done really well with alphabet posters. I can't recommend them enough. If you're looking for something to create, see, this one is the one that I just showed you. And then that one, you can't really see it. Oh, wow, that does absolutely nothing. They're not bigger at all. That was rude. Okay. Well, you'll just have to believe me. Let's see. I'm trying to find my groovy ones. Here they are. These are the ones that I have that, like, I've made them a long time ago, and they do really well. And they're just a box right here. What is that called? Like a curved box, and the letters on top. So I've done, I did 4 different types for this one. So I did this letter that's like easy for children to read, right? And then groovy. And then I did the letter with this, and then I did the letter with this this is like the beginning sound, and this is just decorative. So I made it with this. Man, I was so worried because sorry. I keep checking to make sure that I still have electricity, which is silly because all of these things would turn off if I didn't. But man. So yeah, I did like a decorative, part on the bottom and a decorative part on the top, and then I just switched them, and like, so whatever you how do I word it? Like, you can make these fun for yourself, like these. I really like the Groovy font, and that's why I did that. And I liked the little flowers, so that's why I did that. You could do fun and obnoxious, and you can also do fun and obnoxious and helpful for people, and you can put them in the same listing, is what I'm saying. So that's what I did here. Like, I made ones that were fun, that I enjoyed making, and then I made ones that were very useful. All right. And I put them all in the same thing. Let me come here. So I'm going to take this. Here's what I'm going to do. I am going to, okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take these alphabet spotty shapes posters, and we're going to open a copy and get rid of all the stuff that we're not going to use, like this, because I have a better one now. And then we're just gonna close things. And they said that they liked how simple it was. So we're gonna get rid of this. And I have my little name right here, which that's perfect. Okay. And so we can make letters like this. You should do a font that does letters. Okay. So there's a few fonts that I really like for classroom decor. One of those is this KG Red Hands. It looks really nice. It's very basic. It's thick. I just love it. So that's a good font. And that's on that's on Teachers Pay Teachers. Another one that I like is this Stanford Biography. That one also looks really nice and is easy. You can also do a cursive font, which is called Learning Curve. I like that one as well. And you can make it bigger like that. And then you can put like an alligator or something here. I don't know I think those were for, sorry, I was trying to figure out what these lines are for. I forgot that it was a shapes poster. So yeah, that's an idea that you can do. Also, here, you can just grab this, right? Just copy it. This is from the alphabet template in your membership. And you can just like paste it right there. And then there you go. You have one as well. And then what I do is I take this save background. You could do that. Or you can format background and like, where is it? There's a button where you can like just copy it. Here. Let's not do that. Maybe it's this one. No? You don't want to play nice with me? Okay, that's fine. So what I would do for this, if I wanted to do it on this one, I would just like duplicate this and remove this. And I would take like this on the bottom. Man, I'm not positive we're going to make it, friends. Put this on the bottom here. And then add this down to the bottom. All right, send it back. You just right click and send it back if you want. And where is here we are. Oh my gosh. I would probably put this on the side or on the bottom. That's what I would do. My kids are being really dramatic downstairs. It's distracting me. Put that right there on the end. Is the biography font on TPT? It is. Oh my gosh, did you see how bright that was? Woo. Okay, let me grab that for you. It's called Stanford. I think it's Jessica and Stanford. Searching alphabet posters on TPT brings over 100,000 results. Isn't that crazy? And you know what else is crazy is that like there's over 100,000 results and I still sell them all the time. Isn't that great? Like you can be one of 100,000 and still people will find you and still people will buy from you. I got this endless bundle, but I believe there's this one lined. I can't remember which one it is. You probably just go to fonts and papers. I don't know which one it is because I bought it on a different. I bought it a long time ago. So it's not on here, but it's called Stanford Stamford biography. Okay, well, get out of here. Maybe it's like let me see if I can find the No, it's literally just Stanford biography. Okay. Well, I don't see it as. Oh, here it is, right here. Stan Ford Fonts, Volume 13, biography right here. It's $5 for a. What is that called? Commercial license. Creative Fabrica does have some fonts that I like, and I want to say that I linked to them on the Canva template. If I go over here to, oops, didn't mean to press that. Oh, that's really cute. My downloads. There was a font that I liked that was on here. Actually, I think I put it on my favorites. And then go to fonts and look at my obsessive font collection. This is a good one too that you can find, and this one also has cursive. I haven't used these two, so I don't know how it will look like on the actual, printable. There was one that I was like, this one is the perfect font. Super easy to read for school days would probably be really good. Man, there was one. You're just gonna have to believe me. I'm sorry. Don't use this cursive. That one's trash. Don't use that. Oh man, yeah. So I try lots of fonts, and I really don't like this LSF fonts. I really wanted to because, man, I really wanted to, but I just don't like the way they look. Oh man. You're just gonna have to believe me. It's somewhere. I'll find it and I will send it to you. But this Stanford Fonts, Volume 13. Whew, that one will be a good one. It has biography. I don't think I would use any of the other ones, but it has biography, and I use that one all the time. Let's look up alphabet posters. So when you look up alphabet posters, you can also see like what people are searching for. So like here it has boho, which people apparently are looking for. I have a few of those, or you could and then it gets down to 2000 results. Let's see, alphabet. I want to say groovy probably is on here somewhere. I guess not. Let's see. Groovy classroom decor. Groovy retro classroom decor. But anyway, you can search all these things and you can find things. Those are cute. I use those papers on mine. That's cute too. Yeah. So yeah. Ask Why is a favorite of mine as well. I really love that font. And Retro Groovy on. They're selling this for $99? Holy guacamole. Okay, yeah, none of the other ones are. Sorry, that really editable, but it's $99. People have bought it. Man. Entire collection, warm and inviting. 51 products. Okay. I'll allow that. All right. I wonder if people would necessarily buy this though for that's just a lot because I don't know. Mine only have 10 products. These are colors posters. They're really cute. I don't know. This just seems like a lot of things or a lot of money. I don't know that I would spend. And I would feel bad being hey, spend $100 on this. Whew, good for you, person. And this is an editable Meet the Teacher template. Look at that. Good for them. But I saw one back here too. Oh, that's a newsletter. Okay. Man, that's a lot. That's a lot of products. Over 5,000 pages. Bulletin boards, back to school, bulletin board set, growth mindset. That's a lot. But man, every time you sell this, whoo, that would be great. I love this. There are so many great visual resources for students to refer to. The colors and images make my classroom such an inviting, calm, and fun place. One thing I noticed is certain images and text boxes print with a black background behind them. It could be a printer issue. That is a printer issue. Interesting. This decor bundle is amazing. I'm so excited for my students to utilize the beautiful, engaging resource walls. Overall, there's a variety of incredible resources that help make organizing the school year easier. These are so awesome. That's great. Look at them. Look at you, person. Good job. The ones that scare me because they offer so much. Yeah. So you can do that, but this is the only person on the first page who has this many things. And this is overkill. This is overkill. Like, but people are buying it. So what you can do is you can make a bundle of your products. That's what I do. You just make a bundle and then you add to it when you get to it, right? So like this is a complete decor. This one is also a complete decor, and they say it's a growing bundle. This is called a mini decor bundle, but it still has a bunch. Like what you could do is you could make things that you enjoy, which, okay, so here, sorry, we got away from, talking about or actually creating, but like, so I have a groovy set and I have what, I'm not talking to you. I have 14 things in here. And mostly I just created what I thought people would want in a preschool classroom. So like, I don't have things like, like bathroom passes and like all those, extra goodies, but like I have things that I don't know, I thought people would want. And that's what you do when you make a classroom decor bundle. You could also ask Chatty, like chat.openai.com. And then you just be like, I always use 4 because I want to, because I pay for it. And if I'm going to pay for it, I should use it. I am a kindergarten teacher and I want to create posters or classroom. Oh, let me write that. Create classroom decor posters, but I'm not sure how, or like, I'm not sure which, stop yelling at me, whether, I'm not sure which or what to create. Can you help me come up with ideas for all of the different types of posters I have to create for my classroom? Thank you. I say thank you because you never know. Computers are gonna come up and get you. So thank you. Alphabet posters, which is what I always make. I do alphabet posters, numbers posters, and shapes posters are like the main 3. Numbers and counting posters, shapes. Yeah, there you go. A weather chart. I have never done that or even thought to do that before. Hi, Joel. So it's thundering now and she's scared. So she's here. So if I don't know your name because it doesn't say it, Facebook user, the ones that offer so much and scare you, what I suggest you do is just start with 1. Okay. So like I have these dotty things. Like I did this over like an entire month last year in May. I did all of these things. You don't have to do all of that. Like you just, what was that? Oh my gosh. You could do like the dotty. Is that what it was called? Yeah. Which had 2. It was the, gosh, Beth can't find it. There we go. It just has 2. And these 2 sell really well, even though they're not in a bundle, even though they're not like, bestsellers or whatever. They're not like a whole classroom decor. Like they are neutrals that people like and neutrals that people will use. And it is 9:30 and I still haven't created the product. And I am sorry that I did that to you, everyone. Whew. I'm sorry. I got distracted and excited. I got really excited. Okay. Uh, so what I would do for these, you guys can't be up here. Put that back. No. Put it back and stay out of that closet and get out of my office, please, because I can't trust you people. I can't trust you people. Sorry, my kids are in here. And yesterday they dumped alphabet soup. You know the alphabet soup, the little tiny eensy beensy letters? Yeah, they spilled that all over my office. And now they're not allowed to be in my office anymore because they ruined my nice things. All right, so this learning curve, you can Google it. It's on Google and it's free and it's commercial use. It's called Learning Curve. But we're going to use this one today. We're going to make it a little bit smaller, put it right there. And then what I like to do for alphabet posters, I have fonts that do, like there's fonts. I think it's called Lydia, maybe. That'll do this, that I like. Lydia, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So she has a whole bunch of different things, but I like her, these ones, these font things. So she has an apple, which is a nice, easy one, but I am going to use this. We're going to use clip art today. I just made alphabet things somewhere. Where to go? No, that's not what I was looking for. All right. Sorry. I am not a fan of this lighting. All right, let's see. If you were the clip art that I was looking for, that I don't remember the name of, do this one. Yeah, there you go. So you could do a little apple here. And that's nice and easy. You could also do a color one if you want. You could do both. You could also add this to here. I don't know if that's too busy. That might be too busy. Maybe make this like more transparent. But then it's not black anymore. I don't know what I would do here. But yeah, so those are all, things you can do. Yeah, I think that'd be fine. And then you could just, you could also take this one and delete this and add that guy back in. And then there you go. And do this for every letter of the alphabet, and then you'll have your alphabet posters. There you go. I'm so not a fan of this. Okay, so for this, what I did that I wanted to show you was that I just created a shape using this drawing tab on your home tab. You just grab one of these rounded corner rectangles, right? And what you do is you right click and you format shape, and you come over here to solid fill and you add a white solid fill, and then you can change the line. I always do a solid line of 3 point solid line, and then I change the color to one of these brand colors. Now, pardon me, theme colors. I always add theme colors to everything because this way, if you make like a bunch of these, like let's say you're making a bunch of these and you change the color to be these different things, when you change your brand, like you can make this whole entire set, right? And then you're like, oh, I'm done. I made this whole set. It's perfect. What you can do is you can just like duplicate this PowerPoint presentation, and then you just go up to design, and then you go over here to variants, and you just change the colors, and it'll change all of them. See? It'll change all of them for you. So you can change the entire look of your classroom decor with one click. How cool is that? So that's something that I like to do. And the way that you do that, the way that you make it so that you can change it whenever you change the colors, is you always, when you add colors to anything, like if you add a color to this, you always make sure it's on this top line or on this like this theme color right here, not standard colors, not recent colors, only on here, these theme colors. And also that's on your home screen. For these colors, it's up here too. Just always pick one of those. And then you can change it every time you make new classroom decor. You can take the same posters and just duplicate them and just change the picture. All right. So that's how you do this. That's how I would do this if I was doing it right now, which apparently I'm not going to do. I don't know. Hold on. All right. Let's see. Whew, let's just zoom through. All right. So let's do these ones. But she liked the Dottie, so let's do that. She liked the daughter. You know what we could do? Let's get rid of that. And we could just change this font to be, okay, hold on. I gotta change the design. The Dottie one, I want to say was Brights. So we can change this font to be the pink. There we go. And then we just duplicate and change everything. So this would be, this color would be orange. This thing would be orange. And then we would change this to say baby. And we would change this to be B. All right. So we can make this into B. And you can add, different different clip art to this if you want. You can, oops, wrong button. There's all sorts of things you can do to make this unique. The main thing I want you to know when you're creating this is that just because it's popular doesn't mean you won't be able to sell it, okay? Because the reason it's popular is because people are buying it. All right. So if you see like 100,000, for example, not trying to pick on you. I'm not trying to pick on you, Cindy. If you see, 100,000, just know that people are looking for yours specifically. Like, yeah, most likely a lot of people will just pick something from that front page. But especially with classroom decor, people are looking for a certain look for their classroom. Like they don't want just, like if they're like, oh, I want groovy, and they go to that first page and they like what's on the first page, then they'll buy that. But if they're like, no, I want something with like, I don't know, unicorns or something, they'll add unicorn to their search. And if you have groovy unicorns, like they'll be so excited to get your groovy unicorns, So that actually happened to me once. I made these borders they were navy, they were mint, and they were blush. That was the 3 colors in them. And I just made them because I liked the colors. I liked them together. I thought they looked nice. And I bought I found some papers on Creative Fabrica, and they were those colors. And I was like, that looks really nice and unique. And I don't think I've ever seen that before. So I made some borders with those, and somebody did a Q&A on my site, or on my TPT, and asked me to make more of them because she loved the colors and everything, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's great. So I made them, and then she bought it immediately. So like, it's just fun. It's fun. I'm excited. It always gets me excited when people want to buy my things and they're excited to buy my things. It's like, yes, I will do whatever you want. Thank you for, trusting me, like, it's just so cool. That's so cool. All right, D, let's make a dino. It's gonna be a dog though. Sorry, dino. And then duplicate an E. And then this will probably be like an egg or something. So there's lots of different alphabet clip art that you can find on Creative Fabrica. Ear or egg. I think I'll be egg. You can do color. I just like the look of the black and white. I think that's really all it is. And then this, we come over here and change this. Right, and then duplicate, and then make this F. We'll change this to be the next color. This to be the next color, and then this needs to be something that begins with an F. Now, it would really help you to, let's do fan. To, instead of, create this all from scratch, it would really help you to already have a creation. I think I have one in the membership. It's like, folders, alphabet posters. Yeah, I have this Valentine's Day one that you can use. It has all the letters already in it, and it also has these things. If you're just like, I don't want to do anything, you just do that secret trick that I told you. You come over here and you change it to bright colors, and then look at that. It's an entirely new set. And apparently you have to redo this. Sorry. But it has, I'm so scared. It has this, and it looks so nice. Like, you could do this today. Boom, done. I don't recommend doing it like that, though. I do recommend actually creating your own, posters instead of just using the ones that I would not recommend just like taking the one that I'm giving you and just recoloring it. I recommend getting your own clip art. But another thing you could do is you could just take, I'm sorry, it's okay. HB doesn't like the thunder, my dog. You could take one that you've already made. So like, I am in the wrong place. Hold on. Documents, PowerPoint templates, products, classroom decor, and you just find any of your alphabet posters that you've already made. If you've already made some, like this is my Groovy set, you just take this and you just change it. That's what I did here, is I just changed the font, and the colors on this. And then I was recoloring all of them because, yep, I did not color them correctly before. But these have like the, this is the font that I was telling you about, so that it's super easy. You just go in and change the colors, and that's something you can do. So I just wanted to give you a few little options. So it will be the most time consuming the first time you make it, and then every time after that, it'll be much easier, especially if you just copy and paste or use your templates that you create for yourself, or that I create for you, whatever. And then we'll do this, and then we will do this. And now, after I get a little G, Let's do I don't like any of these. Offense. That's offense, and it's in G. Come on. You could do gift or grapes. Glue. Let's do glue, I guess. Although I feel like teachers tend to gravitate more towards like pure sounds instead of like R controlled sounds, but whatever. So now we have one of each color, and you'll see like I did the outline the same color as the letter. You can just like take this whole thing, start at the first one, hold shift, and then hit the last one, and then just hit Control D, and then you make all these new ones. And now you can be like, all right, here we go. H, and now you don't have to recolor anything because it's already done. H. Let's do hippo. Oh, actually, oh yeah, let's do hippo. Look how you are, little hippo. All right. And then do I. And change you. I always struggle with I because like I want to do like ice cream or igloo, but apparently you're supposed to do like ink or like a little short word. I think I'm going to do ink or iguana because ice cream has a hard I instead of, or no, that's not the right word. Sorry, I explained it. That's how I explained it to Jackson's. It's a hard sound. Like you're making like the actual I. You're saying long, right? And then a short is like ink. So I'm never sure which one I should do. But if you're not sure, just do both. Like you can take this and you could duplicate it and you could delete this and you could put an ice cream there. And then people will say ice cream. But we always talked about when I was teaching Jackson how to read, we talked about the sound that the letter makes instead of saying like this is I or this is H. We didn't say this is H. We said this is H. And I feel like that might have helped him, but he also struggles the hardest with reading. So maybe I ruined his life. Who knows? Who knows? You never know if you've been successful until they're grown up, and then who knows? My husband keeps telling me they're not going to go to school or they're not going to go to college not knowing how to read. And I was like, they could though. Which they wouldn't, but I always joke around that you never know. You never know how bad we messed up until they're grown up, and then we're like, oh yeah, that was bad. That was a bad idea. Messed that up. I'm just kidding. I love my children, and they're great, and they're smart, and they're tiny little geniuses, and I like that I get to like meet them. You know what I mean? Like I get to know them. I get to find out who they are with them, like getting to know them. Go away. I'm talking about you. I didn't know you were in here.
I was here the whole time.
Oh, well. Just ignore all of that. Shh. Just ignore it.
No.
I'm going to take this lion. I'll make that a little bit smaller. A little bit shorter. Lion. L, M. And sometimes the letter is too big. You just have to make it a little bit smaller. And then bada bing, bada boom. Bingo, bango, dishes are done. That's what we say in my house all the time. Bingo, bango, dishes are done. But as it turns out, the dishes are never done unless I do them. So there's that. All right. And we'll get rid of this. And another thing that I like about using a font is like you just like change the letter. You just like type it in instead of have to go and grab a clip art. But I like the look of this clip art, so it's fine. Oops. And net. I'm gonna do a net. We'll do it like this. All right. So now I'm gonna take all of these and duplicate them. LMN. O. We'll just drop this O in here. And then owl. Look at that owl, so cute. I think we're gonna do otter. Or octagon. Let's do octagon. No, that's too confusing. Otter. Or octopus. Let's do octopus. All right. P. That guy's speeding. You're speeding. Stop speeding. And I knew it was you because I always know he's the only one who speeds in my tiny little neighborhood. I am old now, I think, because I get upset with people who go too fast. Like our thing is just like one loop, like my little neighborhood. It's just one loop. And so there's another entrance to the other side. So that man does not have to go by my house with my small children playing outside and speed by. Yet he does every day. And every day I get angry.
So you're saying you're an old lady
now?
So you're saying you're an old lady now?
I am saying I'm an old lady if I'm getting annoyed at people for driving in my neighborhood. Pretty sure that qualifies as an old person. Yeah. Okay. Let's do queen. Right? Is that how it works when you're old and you're like shake your fist at things? It's like, get off my lawn. I do want to yell at him every time he goes by, like, there are children here. But the other day he walked by his house and he came outside and got in his truck and left, and he was like not wearing a shirt. And I was like, well, that's a redneck if I've ever seen one, because I'm from the land of rednecks, so I know one when I see one. That was a redneck. I'm gonna put this rainbow here, although that doesn't really, you can't really tell. It's a rainbow. This rabbit. What's going on here? Huh. What is that? Another crazy thing is because we live in like the mountains, it's so echoey. So like when there's like a little bit of thunder, it like reverberates for like a whole minute. It's so it's so long. It's so crazy living here. QRS. So it's very silly. It's all just very silly to me. Every time we move somewhere new, I have to learn about all these new things, all these new people, all their new things. Let's do a sailboat. Oh no, a sailboat is kind of. Could do soap or sock or spider. Let's do the sun. Here comes the sun. Doodle doo doo. Here we go. All right. I feel like it must be really fun for all of you guys to be here every day that I do these, because why else would you stay here this whole time? Well, I'm just hanging out, chit-chatting with myself. Oh, man. Let's do turtle for the sun. Either that or you're like, this lady's crazy. In which case, yes, that's true. We notice. You. Another silly thing that happens in my neighborhood because I know because my office faces the front is this one guy drives his motor. He has like 4 or 5 motorcycles, and he takes them out every like once a week. He takes them all out and rides them, just like out and around, and then comes back like one at a time. It's always so funny to me because it's like, okay, it's taking all of his things out. And it's always fun for me with new neighbors, or like not new neighbors, but like any neighbors, because you just like make up stories about them in your head. Like, oh, they're doing that because, they're running away from the law or something. Like you come up with stories like, oh, yeah, that guy must work at some place because he has like a Tesla. So I wonder if he's like a hippie or like you just make up all these things in your brain, and it's fun for me. It's one of my favorite things. Let's do a volcano for the. We always had stories about our old neighbors in Memphis because they would like be outside all the time yelling at each other. It's like, oh, they don't like each other. Oh, I wonder what they're fighting about. Is it the writer in us? I love to people watch and make up stories about them. Me too, because it's like, all right, there's got to be something here. So I just make things up. Who knows what it is, if it's true or not. I'm sure that it's not true, everything I make up. Here we go. W, X. Now, X is a little challenging because, like, the X sound, it's like fox. It's a little different than, like, xylophone or X-ray. Or box. Could do that. Let's do box. And one of my friends thought my husband and I were undercover agents because we are no You see, that's what it is. That's what I do. Is I make up stories about people in my head. My cousin is a nurse, and I don't know what her husband does, so I just make it up in my head every time. I don't know what she, or well, she's not. She's like I'm not really sure. I make her, and she's the one that calls the police anytime somebody cuts the grass and the grass blades get in her yard. Oh my gosh. Growing up, I had this guy who lived near us. Gosh, I can't even remember his name. But he called the police on my elderly neighbor because her cat peed on his lawn. Yep, that was a real thing. A real thing that happened. It's like the cops came and they're like, what are we supposed to do? Like, have you ever tried telling a cat to do something? Like I'm not gonna. Do you want me to arrest your 80-year-old neighbor? Like, is this real? Like, what would you like to come from this, Ren? Yeah, so I don't know if he ever got happier. Probably not. There's a business right beside her house, and they hire a team to cut their grass. Unfortunately, if he does the wrong way, the blades actually get in her yard. I would rather have someone's grass clippings go in my yard than have them on the road where they could hurt someone. Like, I'll take it. Yeah. We had at my old house in one of the space that I lived in, somebody, my neighbor, like put up this little tiny fence next to their neighbor, and I was like, that's such a weird fence, like it doesn't match the rest of your, I was like, why did you do that? And she's like, before we moved in, there were other people who lived there who they would like maliciously mow their lawn, is how they described it. And I was like, maliciously mow the lawn, huh? Like how does that happen? And apparently they would like, shoot it towards, and she's like, it would like damage my car. And it's like, oh wow, okay, well then I guess I would put up a. Get out. No, sir. No, sir. I'm in a meeting. So yeah. All right. So this is what I would do if I were to be making a alphabet poster, which these are so stinking cute. Like, look at how like they're simple, but they're colorful. And also, they say the letters and they're perfect. I love them. So those are things you guys can do using the templates, or you can do what I did and just make it kind of from scratch. But I hope this was fun for you and enjoyable. If you are ready to put this up on Teachers Pay Teachers, I have another, where is it? I have a another video on the Facebook group. Let me find it. You can find by coming over here to the featured posts right here. It's this one, how to list your printables after you've made them, because it's the summer and I cannot expect my children to be good for longer than an hour. So that's all you get from me today. I apologize, with my deepest condolences that you can't spend all this time with me. There's a business directly behind us that's supposed to be a candle shop, but the owners only come once a month and they never take anything out of it, and they never have anybody go in there. Oh, you know what? They're probably drug dealers. Yeah, that would be my guess. That would be my house. This is what I do. This is what I do. Yeah. So, but it's really boring here because nobody does anything cool. Nobody does anything cool. They're all just nice little old ladies, which is great. They all love us in Jackson. The murder people, and they have everything in the basement. maybe that's what they do. Yeah, but yeah. So yeah, there's nothing fun here. Our last house is very dramatic. There were always people outside shenaniganizing, and that led me to make a whole bunch of KA Designs deleted all their things. That would be sad. It's probably just because you don't make that much money on Creative Fabrica. Oh no. Well, I don't understand. I don't know what that would mean. Trashed. Look at that. It says on the top, trashed. Can't be found. Well, it says I can still download it. I don't understand. And mismatched socks. Oh. They still exist. I don't know why they would take down mismatched socks. They just like did all this Facebook ads for it. Why would you do this to me? That's really sad. Huh. It makes me want to just go and download everything that they make now. And mismatched socks. Oh. I honestly don't even remember who made mismatched socks. Mismatched. Oh. I couldn't tell you who it was. Bummer. Rude. I wonder how many other things I have that like people have just deleted. Like, is this still here? Are any of these things still here? I always wonder. Huh. I don't know. Oh, it was her? It was. I could have swore that was someone else that did mismatched socks. Like, I'm quite confident it was someone else that did mismatched socks. Oops. Let's see if I can find it. I don't think I'll be able to. Okay. Yes. Matched. Here we go. OKL. Mismatched. I've apparently downloaded it a few times. Oh man. I think I broke my computer. Never mind then. KL. It was like Kidda Lee. Oh. Oh, I'm okay. All right. Well, now I'll look. Kidda Lee. Or something like that. Maybe I can find it in my. You guys put me in these little things. I can't get out. I can't get out of. I can't like start doing something or start looking for something and then stop. Kidda Lee. I wonder what would make somebody stop using Creative Fabrica because it's like passive income. But I guess if too many people have your things, I don't know that I would be upset about that though. I had a few of theirs. I think KL was. I think that's what KL was. Oops. Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, watermelon. Mismatched socks. That was the same thing as watermelon. That wasn't KA. KA was the or not KA. Yeah, well, it was KA, but that's not usually how she names her things. This is like Daydreamer. That's a different one. But KL mismatch and socks, mismatched socks, was also the salt and lime. So she just had this big, she had this big bundle of her fonts recently. That's a bummer because man, I really liked her fonts or his fonts or their fonts. I don't know. Kidda Lee. I remember. Bummer. Man. That sucks because I really enjoyed their fonts. All right. I'm actually really going to go now. This was fun. I had a nice time shapoopy talking to my old neighbors. I had a nice time talking about my new neighbors who are very nice and I have no bad things to say about them. Yeah, so thanks for coming. Go to the Facebook group, and when you're ready to post your thing on Teachers Pay Teachers. Watch that video, and then just post it on the wall. I want to see what you make today, because it brings me joy. I have a little to-do list that I need to do, including talking about Etsy. You might have seen that on this PowerPoint that I had in the beginning. It's talking about designing your brand identity with I'm doing that with Amanda. Oh, I didn't even show you. I just put it over here on the screen and I didn't even show you. But it's how to craft your brand identity. I'm doing that with Amanda Dunbar over at Profits with Printables. Not next week, but the week after. It's gonna be really great. It's gonna be great. I'm excited about it. I'm going on a little trip down memory lane. I have my old actually I do want to show you this because it just brings me the happies. We're talking about like how to craft your brand identity, and I have all these pictures from when I was the life of a Navy nuke wife, and this cute little Jackson. And I look a lot different now with my branding. It's a lot more cohesive, but it'll be fun. All right, so that's all for me. I'm sorry, puppy. You're just right underneath me, and I need to move. All right. Wish us luck for the rest of this storm, because my dog is a big old sissy, and she's just gonna lay directly underneath me the whole time. All right. So good luck with the rest of your day. Show me what you make today. And that's all for me. Bye. She's selling that for $12. Oh, see, look at that. You found it. Whew, I wouldn't spend that. All right. Bye.